Hey guys, so today I have another back to school video. I like it. I know that I said that I wouldn't be like really doing these, but I mean this one was really requested and I just really wanted to do it because yeah. But anyway, it is a how to survive freshman year or tips for freshman year, stuff like that, freshman advice video. I got requested this a lot, and I know the summer before my freshman year, I'm going to be a sophomore, the summer of my freshman year, I watched so many of these videos. Like, I looked up on like eHow, like what to do your freshman year. I have like a huge tag on my shirt. That's like the biggest tag ever. I know that I watched these and I really wanted these videos, so I have a list of things I'm just going to go over. So this is how to survive your freshman year. And before I say anything, I just want to say that you are overreacting. High school isn't as scary as you'll think. You're not going to get completely lost. I was so scared that I was going to get so lost and I was just going to like miss all my classes. That didn't happen. I didn't miss any of my classes. It was all good. It was dandy. So. But my first tip would be go to your open house and walk your classes. So open house for orientation, which is like where they welcome the new students and you get your schedules and stuff like that. And if your school doesn't have that, try to find like a map or something online. Go to your open house and get your schedule and walk your classes, like walk your route of how you're gonna go, so you know the different ways, the quickest ways, stuff like that, because you only have 6 minutes to change classes, so you want to make sure that you find the shortest routes possible. And also try to find a map, print out a map. They might have it on your school website or at the school, you can pick one up. That's just super helpful, and like highlight your routes. That is so helpful so that you know exactly where you're going and you don't get completely lost. Next is don't get too many supplies. I made this mistake and I bought 6 binders, 6 1-inch binders. I did not need all those. I bought 6 notebooks, 6 binders, 6 folders. Like, I did not need that. Go into school with about 2 or 3 binders and then ask your teachers if you need a specific binder for their class, because most classes you can combine into one binder. So this year I'm only using 3 binders for 6 of my classes, and because you don't want your backpack or your locker to be completely heavy, and you don't need all those supplies. Like, by the end of the year last year, I only had 1 binder, so do not buy like a binder for every class, honestly, because you're just gonna have too many things and it's just gonna be really heavy and you don't need all that. Alright, next is walk on the right side of the hallway, and keep up with the pace. Do not like get on your phone in the hallway because people will push you and like yell at you. But walk on the right side of the hallway. Do not walk on the left side of the hallway. It's just like driving hard. Just stay with the traffic. Do not stop. Do not stop to talk to your friends, because all the upperclassmen will not like you for that. But yeah, that's just a random thing. Next is get an agenda or a planner to write down everything. It's just so much easier. Or use your phone. I used my phone last year, and you can just write when your tests are and set reminders. It just keeps you a lot more organized. Next is plan to meet with your friends before lunch. This is like super important because you're going to a new school. It may be combining with a different school and you don't know anyone or know a lot of people. So find your friends that have the same lunch period as you. Well, my school, the school that I went to last year, we had freshman lunch, so all the freshmen were together. But not all schools are like that, so everyone just kind of mixes. But yeah, so find your friends or text your friends, talk to your friends before school, and find out where you're going to meet before lunch so that you can walk in together and sit down together for the first few days, and then you can just go by yourself. But yeah, it's really super duper intimidating. I cried on the first day of my freshman year in the lunchroom because I didn't have a seat. You need to get there quick because everyone's going to be finding their friends, and you don't want to be just like looking around, walking around looking for your friends. So meet your friends before. Next is find people in the same classes as you. Text your friends your schedules and find people in the same classes and like again, walk with your friends to your classes. Meet maybe like a fire bench or vending machine just the first like week or so of school. I mean, you can walk with them all the time, but it's just so much easier, and it makes school a lot more enjoyable when you're walking with your friends, I think. Yeah, so that's just like find people in your classes, and yeah, it's just more fun. Next is do not run in the hallway. Like, you have enough time. You have 6 minutes. Well, that's how much my school has. I think like all schools do, but you will have time. Like, they didn't set like if your school is really big, you probably have more time. Like, the administration isn't going to give you like 2 minutes to walk like from one side of the school to the other. You will have enough time. Do not run. Just walk at a fast pace. You know, don't be like lounging in the halls talking to friends unless your classes are like right next to each other. Because yeah, that's not good. Because last year my classes were all over the place. I had like one in this hallway, down there, here. It was just like crazy, and that's how my thing is this year too. So yeah. Next is bring a jacket and jeans. If your school has dress code, bring jeans. Keep them in your or sweatpants or something, but mostly jeans so they match with more things. Just put it in your backpack or your locker, and if you get dress code, you won't have to wear like the ugly sweats they give you. You can just go to your locker and grab your jeans. That's just a really smart idea. If you're wearing like a skirt that's too short or something, or even if you're wearing a dress that's too short, you can maybe even keep an extra t-shirt in your locker. Like, keep jeans and a t-shirt in your locker, because it is so important. If you get dress code, it's just a good thing to have. And then also bring a jacket, because it sucks being in school and being freezing, and a lot of high schools are really cold. So yeah. Next is if you know that you'll be absent, get your work before. Like, if you know, if today's like Tuesday and you know you're going to be absent on Thursday, go in Wednesday and say, can I have my work for tomorrow? I won't be here on Thursday. I want to get all my work. So that you don't have to come back and ask for their work, because the teachers really don't like that. They get kind of annoyed with like you asking for makeup work after you're not there. So get it before and make sure you turn in your makeup work, because the teachers aren't going to come hunt you down for makeup work. So you have to get it yourself and turn it in. Turn in your makeup work, because if you're absent a lot and you don't turn in your makeup work, you'll be so behind and it will drop your grades a lot. Alright, next is don't be afraid to ask people questions. Like, if you're in the hall and you are completely lost, ask a teacher or ask an upperclassman that looks nice, like preferably girls, because they're like mostly nicer. But they're not gonna say like go away. They'll know that you're a freshman, and it's fine. You can ask them where your classes are. It's completely fine. Yeah. So don't be afraid to ask questions. And like, the upperclassmen really aren't that bad. Like, you might be like going in there and be like, oh my gosh, these guys have like beards, and these girls have, like, what? They look like adults. Yeah, like seniors and stuff. Don't be scared though. Just like stay out of their way, because if you're a little freshman in their way, they will like be mean to you. But yeah. Alright, and then the last thing is don't like stress yourself out, because I know that I did. I like cried. I was so nervous for high school, and it's really not a big deal. Like, it's just a school with older kids, and if you're late to a class on the first few days of school, they won't care. You won't get detention, I wouldn't think. Like, my school doesn't do that, because they know that you're a freshman, and the teachers have more slack on the freshmen the first like week of school. So yeah, don't be scared. Well, they say high school is supposed to be the best 4 years of your life. I'm still trying to figure out if that theory is true, but yeah, so don't be too scared, and I hope that this video helped you out. Sorry I didn't post a video on Wednesday, and I posted it on Thursday instead. If you want to see where I got this shirt from and other things that I bought for back to school, watch my newest haul right here. That is in the description, so click that. It's a try on haul. Everyone loves hauls. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you later.